Thank you for all the love and support for my family through all of this. And I did see that my daughters had posted in the comments that they were missing their horses, and they got lots of support there. I answer some questions that I'm getting about the botulism in our farm. No, I don't feed my horses in the mud. But yes, we were feeding round bales because we are a nonprofit animal rescue, and I was looking for ways to cut costs. I would never do it again, but I didn't know. My horses were on that bale for 5 days, and I didn't see any problems. I live in Washington State. Botulism is very rare. It's so rare that my veterinarian, who's been practicing for over 20 years, this is his first case of seeing it. There is a vaccine. I didn't know about the vaccine until this happened because the vaccine covers a strain that's found in the soil in the Midwest. I'm in Washington State. We don't have botulism here. So we believe it came from a rodent or animal being baled up during the baling process and then sealed in there and then sitting in the sun for who knows how long, just kind of fermenting in the bale. In order for the antidote to be effective, it needs to be given at very early signs of symptoms or before neurological symptoms, and these horses were already there. We wanted to get it for the rest of our herd to protect them, but we were unfortunately unable to locate any. So yes, there's an antidote, but it needs to be given before symptoms are seen. So we did try to find it to give it to the rest of our herd that have been eating off that bale to protect them, but we were unfortunately unable to locate any within our state. The closest we could find was Colorado. It would have to be shipped overnight, and at that point it was too late because if our horses got it, that wasn't going to help them. The horses that were affected were basically drunken soldiers, or drunken sailors, I was calling them. They were stumbling around, had no idea what was going on. It was very dangerous because they're large animals. One of them got stuck in our muddy area off of our pond, was really muddy. She slipped and fell, and she broke her own neck. We lost 4 horses in total in a 24-hour period. All 3 of my daughters lost their horse on the same day. What I learned from this is if you're going to feed round bales, you want to make sure there's 0 moisture content at all in the round bale, which is next to impossible in our climate for horses. Now, this dose that can kill a horse, it can't kill a cow or a goat or a dog. Horses are much more sensitive to botulism than cows are. If you're going to feed round bales to your horses, please vaccinate them for botulism. I didn't even know there was a vaccine until now, and even though I'm not planning on feeding round bales, I'm going to vaccinate my horses for botulism because I'm traumatized. Also, did not know this, but did you know that Botox is made of botulism? Weird. Horses are much more sensitive to botulism than cows. A dose that kills a horse is very, very small compared to what kills a cow. Don't blame the hay company at all. It was a freak accident. This hay company is supplying hay to horses all over my area, and there's been no problems. Unfortunately, it does put me in a position where I was stocked up for hay for winter, and now I'm not. So now I have to scramble and find some hay